Hey there everyone and welcome to another Near Monsters video. In this video we're going to take a look at two matches not actually done by me, but done by a fellow player called Yakuza versus Anna, who's another top player in the game. Now, Yakuza has since created his own YouTube channel. He sent me these two clips to me back in December, I believe, and it was around the time when he was thinking about making videos, but he wasn't too sure, so he was thinking, okay, maybe I'll record some footage and send it to Killer Dog, who can then put it out on his channel and do some commentary. He was interested in hearing me commentate on these clips. But anyway, he's since decided to create his own YouTube channel. So I finally got around to making this video, and I hope he enjoys it and stuff. But if you want to check out his actual content, I will link in the description to his own YouTube channel. I do thoroughly recommend you go check it out. He does PvP content mainly. That's by the looks of it so far. So anyway, let's get into this video. This is back in, like I said, December. So it's before some of the recent updates. It's before Sherloid got nerfed. So it has camouflage when it's in the front line. It's now been changed to its camouflage entrance, so it can't be used in the front line. It's also at the time when a couple of other things you might see are slightly different to how it is now. But anyway, let's get into the first match of the two. They're both very close. And Anna, well, both of them have incredibly strong teams. So at the beginning here, we have taking a look at Yakuza's team. He has the Sherloid, he has a couple of camouflage monsters behind that Sherloid, you know, behind the protection, and then Suikenshi, which is brilliant for countering other things. Now, what's her name? Anna. Sorry, Anna has White Titan, which can counter protectors with that true hit. Manages to take out the Voidress before it gets going very early on. She's playing Dasikian with another Sherloid here. Surprise, surprise, Sherloid was everywhere back at the time before it got nerfed. So anyway, they're dealing with each other's shields a little bit to start off. And now going into what Yakuza probably wants to set up to then do sweeping. He's got a couple of mythics here that are really going to powerhouse the way through the enemy team. However, this Cyclozar, Anna's probably thinking, is it worth trying to hit around the Sherloid? It does pay off. She managed to take down the Onyxia before that gets going with its own thing. So Dasikian's going to be a problem here for Yakuza. It needs to take it out in order to really have any chance of getting through the enemy team. There is piercing going on with his monsters, but the shields are just going to be a big issue. So he uses the dual Slayerbane to damage the Dasikian, takes down the Cyclozar there as well, really nicely keeping a protector in the enemy team so Ice Fang can't do the raw repulse. Piercing blow hits around the protector to take down Dasikian, very lucky, very good opportunity there, and then Sherloid lining up for the Purify, completely nullifying that dreamy entrance. So Anna really isn't in a good position right now. Ice Fang can't do a whole lot. Sherloid obviously just sits there for support, but can be hit around by the Suikenshi. White Titan really just has to remove itself, put itself to the back of the team. I mean, it could do the true... Oh no, sorry, it can't do the true hit because you've got a protector in the team. So leaving that Sherloid in there was very smart by Yakuza. Malwing here could try to do a blowback, but it's not going to be hugely helpful. At the end of the day, needs to get rid of the Blue Maluga, well, and just camouflage in general. It does the Reckless Time Strike to take down Sherloid. It does kill it off quite nicely. Ice Fang here, the problem is that Houdinoid is next in line, and as soon as Houdinoid enters, it's going to give turn to the Blue Maluga. I think what she wants to do is she wants to raw repulse either Italegog, I can't pronounce that correctly, or Suikenshi, but she's basically forced to do the time strike on Blue Maluga, so it does that after a bit of pondering. Angel Lion got the Retribution, went around the Protector, very nice, taking down that Suikenshi. It's very important to take down Suikenshi before that gets too much of an opportunity to sweep. So Malwing, at this point, does have the Bloodcrave charge, so it can just take down the Protector. Pretty smart choice to do that at that point. Folliculosaurus, I am not entirely sure why Yakuza does slash all at that point. I think a dual Slayerbane would have been pretty nice, but he just kind of goes a bit nuts hitting all. I think he's feeling quite confident, but does a couple of hits all. Probably knew that in Anna's team there was a stunning entrance coming in, so Angel Lion would get another turn straight after doing that hit all. This was before Magmarinus got nerfed, so, well, not nerfed, just changed, so it's now a Link monster, so Swift Dual Slayerbane is an option for both teams, and it happened just before, which I missed there. So it's getting pretty tight at this point. Both of them are having Death Gazer, which is going to come in, we know it's going to retreat and stuff. There's going to be 2 rounds of Death Gazer in both teams pulling monsters forwards. So they're both very hesitant to kill things and trying to work out how they can get control at this point. So a lot of skipping going on. Magmarinus doing the Berserk Smash hits Goch, which is quite a nice, juicy target for it to hit. At this point, Yakuza wants to line up Scorpio guys, so it's very smart to poison Centurion here, so that can then be killed off by the Poison Eater. And also, the next monster was going to come in poisoned, but even so, having 2 poisoned definitely secures that kill there. So unfortunately, there is 1 monster left in Anna's team, so she can still retreat, but if she retreats at this point, it will give turn to the enemy Flocculosaurus, so she doesn't actually use the retreat. And instead just hit something. Chromio manages to hit around the Protector there, and I actually at that point probably would have done a hit all and then just got another turn with Chromio, but either way I think it's pretty secure to sweep out, to clear out the last few monsters. It's a great win for Yakuza there. Just got to close it off with the last couple of moves here. So there we go, that's the win. So going into this next match, pretty much the same teams, but Anna has removed White Titan. White Titan, it can be a bit annoying, can mess you up, like we saw at the end of that last match. So now she's got basically the same team, but Sherlock is in the front line rather than in 5th position, and there's the addition of Sanctistag. So we'll see how this plays out a little bit differently. The start is reasonably similar, but she didn't take down the Voidress because she didn't have the White Titan. Eclipse went round 2 protectors there to kill Desikian. Incredibly lucky again on Yakuza's part. Just in general, looking at these 2 videos, looks like Yakuza gets pretty lucky with some of the RNG. And definitely that, hitting around 2 protectors, that's very rare. Although saying about good RNG, Melwing putting to sleep Suwa Kenshi at this point is very nice to just stop that from doing that much. She decides to tactical retreat. I believe this is because she really wants to get some proper aggression going on here, and with 3 camouflage monsters out, you could have done the finishing snap maybe on Sherloid, but what's the name of the monster? Flocculosaurus can't really do anything against camouflage monsters, so I think she wanted to back out into some stuff which could actually try and gain control of the battle a bit. Getting an Angel Lion here and knowing that the Dolphreeze is going to come in soon, can hopefully try and get some stuff that's going to actually do things. So, smart choice to do the tactical retreat. So I've got to get through all the Diamondoids. This was back when Dolphreeze automatically places the Diamondoids next in line, which is really irritating to try and get through. So Yakuza manages to clear out those protectors. However, there is now an Angel Lion followed by a Dolphreeze to sweep things. So she gets some really nice sweeping going on here, and of course Flocculosaurus as well is going to get another turn. So while in the last battle it was very much a back and forth, Anna at this point gets a huge opportunity to sweep through lots of monsters. Then Death Gazer comes in, allows for a bit of a comeback. Yakuza does the shield on Goch, which is very clever because I think ultimately if he's going to win this one, he's going to need to do the move, I can't remember the name of it, Tyrannical Ruling I believe it is, and so he needs a couple of kills on Goch so that he can do that Tyrannical Ruling and pull this out of the bag. He does some skipping to really get the maximum potential, working out what he wants to kill with Magmarinus I believe, and Cyclozar is the important target to hit there because it's just gonna wipe out everything he's got there, and he can't really kill it with much. Angel Lion can be killed by the Chromio that's just about to come in, so he's not too threatened by that, and Valzarane is poisoned. Also, something I missed, Yakuza got Freeze Cobra into the battle. He was probably going to retreat with Death Gazer anyway, because that's normally what you do, but retreating into the Freeze Cobra was critical there to have the poison on the incoming monsters. It really disabled Valzarane and put Magmarinus in a bad position. As it turns out, Centurion's there, but that's just how it is sometimes. So Valzarane can't do a whole lot, but it can poison Magmarinus and shield itself. So yeah, it poisons the Magmarinus. Then we've got the opportunity to Berserk Smash or Repent. It does Repent. Berserk Smash, getting the other Magmarinus. There wasn't an amazing target there. I mean, killing the enemy Angel Line doesn't do a whole lot because it's out of play. There's 2 shielded enemies, so Berserk Smash wasn't going to help that much, even if he got lucky. Centurion can gets a kill on Ithrigoch, which is ideal. Centurion had the shield on it, so it was an excellent opportunity to get rid of it. And like I pointed out earlier, doing the tyrannical ruling, I think that was the only way that Yakuza could really pull back in this match. Now, unfortunately, the Hellfire Mortar All didn't quite kill anything. It would have been very useful if it did. He does the Poison Touch, trying to get kills on Deathgazer to get that Bloodthirst, because Dracorosa is going to be a huge problem. But looking at it now, it's really difficult to work out if it's possible to line anything up to actually win. I've got the Malwing coming in that's going to put Blue Maluga out of play, and there's no way of charging Blue Maluga and using it before it's going to get killed. So he just heals up his monsters, shields them, does the Deathgazer's Poison Storm to try and get into a good position here. But unfortunately, there's just no way coming out back out of this. Centurion can kill off one monster, Dracorosa the others, and it's just going to get cleared out from here. So really close matches, really enjoyable to watch. Thanks Yakuza for sending them to me. And once again, if you want to go check out his channel, it's linked in the description, and you can see some more PvP stuff there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the video soon.